and welcome back everybody to Scrap Mechanic Survival. It has been a few days since I've recorded, and as you can see, I've been a little busy. I went through, let me pull that in, there we go. I went through, did a bunch of harvesting, and got a bunch of stone, kind of finished off the base, at least for the first level. I extended it out, got a bunch of paint, painted up the wall. We finished the gate, got that completed. Moved the dress spot over here and kind of built a wall around so we can start hanging all of our clothing that we get. We got a couple beds. One of these I'll use for like one of the vehicles out there, so we have a respawn point. And turn this into kind of an access into underwater, so we can go down and get oil, get shells, all that fun stuff. Oh, come on, get up there. And then I moved the crafting station that was over here, got it online, got the craft bot and the recycle bot all hooked up to the same system. Made a couple little boxes over here so we could start storing parts. They're all empty, well, except for that, just has the paint. But they're all empty. This is what I want to use to store all like vehicle parts, suspension, excess metal, things like that, lights. Put them all over here, so this will be our kind of building zone when we start building more and more vehicles. And speaking of that, what I want to do today, I want to take the harvester. Like, it works great, but one of the things is it works good for stone, but I have nothing for cutting wood. And a lot of the places that I'm going to where we get the stone, there's a ton of trees in the way, and then you got to go out and beat them by hand. So I thought it might be kind of cool to make this a multi-purpose harvester. So it'll collect stone and it'll collect wood. So we need to move this up here. Kind of park this here in the middle. We'll get on the lift, but kind of what I'm thinking is we have the front for the stone, and that is working really good, which, you know, I don't think I showed you guys this on the last one. This is one of the things that I modified. So we turn this on and raise that up. I added another controller and 4 more drill bits down here. So while this is drilling at the top, this is drilling at the bottom. I no longer have those pieces of a stone that roll underneath the truck. It all starts getting mashed up right in there, and it actually works really, really good. The harvester back here actually cannot keep up anymore half the time. So we'll have to figure that one out later, but I figured for now, what I'd like to do is figure out how to incorporate a wood cutting system on this. And what I was thinking is I have this light here. We might take the light off and then put like a swing down blade. So something that can come down, reach like almost to the floor, have like 2 blades, maybe 3, something like that. And we can just mow over all the trees. So like roll it down and almost have it touch the ground. So that way when the trees fall, we can just kind of back up over it, cut it all up into pieces. The harvester will collect it, and then we can kind of keep moving forward. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. We'll probably use these since we already have them here. We could put some bearings on here and just kind of build up. So we'll have to figure that out. But first, we need to collect a few things. Let's see, how do we want to do this? So what I'm thinking, so we'll put a bearing here, put a bearing there. So that will allow whatever we have here to kind of swing up out of the way when we don't want it, and then swing down. And then maybe we could have, it could kind of swing down and then swing flat. Or it could like stay in one set direction. Like one of the bearings that this fits on, we could set it angled to where it's as low as it can and just kind of cut. Huh. Let's see, what pieces do we have? You know, we're going to need some T-sections, I think. All right, so in its free state, we want whatever we build to go upwards. Right? Yes. And then I think what we'll do is put a piece there, so that is all connected as one unit. All right. And then from there, we need to go probably up. Let's see, 1, 2. If we went up 4, we get that to... Sweet, there we go. So, this is going to need to be probably... Wow, quite a bit longer, actually. Like, probably another 4 on each side. I think we probably do just want some reach out of it. Let's see, if we get up here, let's go 1. Yeah, that's not bad. And then 2. Alright, how's that? Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more of those pieces. Alright, so we got 6 pieces. We'll keep the other stuff still going. So if we did that, 1, 2, 3. That should be long enough, and then kind of come down at like 45-degree angle, something like that. All right, I think I like that. All right, let's add. We can add those. So then we need it to. We're gonna need 2. What are we gonna need? We're gonna need 2 blades on the end. And how big are those blades? I didn't realize they were that large. All right, so if we go here and here. All right, we are gonna need some more straight pieces. But then we could go, out like 1 on each and then turn down. All right, let's grab. We are going to need, actually, we should have some made. All right, we got 2 there, which might be enough. Let's craft a few more. All right, so if we go here and there, and then honestly, we'd probably have to have a bearing here and then a bearing here, but I want to see with this, would both blades fit? Oh, look at that. That is about perfect. Cool, I really like that actually. Alright, let's see, how is this going to fit down here? Oh, that's not bad. See, and then if we have it angle, we put a bearing here and then have it angle out and get a little bit more of an angle, that'll sit flat, and then have this controlled by the controller as well, and set it at kind of this angle, then we can literally just sweep the floor with that. Now it's either that, or we have it come down and get as close to the bottom down here. But I kind of like the idea of this sitting out a ways a little bit. So I think we might try this and see how this goes. Okay. Have to take that one off, put a bearing here, bearing there, then put this back on, that back on, and then we need a bearing for here and for here. Now those bearings are going to be what control the speed for that. This bearing is going to control the angle, and then those bearings are going to control the other angle. So we need a couple straight pieces to close up that, keep it all stable. And we have a few of those. So let's see how this works. So we can go here, and here, and let's make sure all that is welded in. That looks good. Yep, all that's one big welded piece. And then we are going to need a controller. We're going to need 2 controllers, actually. One to control the direction, or kind of how it lays up and down, and then one to control movement. So we have our switches. I think I have a couple controllers. I thought I did anyway. Nope. Alright. I'm gonna go collect some shells, make some glue, and then get the controllers and get that hooked up. So I'll see you guys once when I get that stuff all set up. Alright, you guys, we're back. So I've got the couple of controllers. It took a little bit longer, had to get a whole lot of resources, whole lot of the clamshells, but was able to get it. So we have 2 controllers, and how this is going to work is one controller will feed the blades, which I will have to figure out that part because I'm going to have to upgrade one of these to get that spinning quick enough, but we could always go out and grab a few component kits. And then the other controller is going to just control those bearings down there, and these up here to allow it to angle down. So I hooked these up to a switch already. We need to actually get this thing off of a lift now. Alright, so that's off the lift. So that came down, and that's almost exactly how I want it to lay once we start cutting. You know, it's funny. I wonder if you could almost keep it that way. Just keep that loose. Oh, let's see. Alright, so we need to turn on... We actually need to wire these into the seat. So that one 4 and 5. Alright, so 4 and 5. We got those on. Now let's see what we have here. Alright, so let's have this first one, which is number 4, I think, be the elevation. Oh, that flew up quick. Oh, can we only do one? Alright, we can figure that one out. So, resting should be in the up position. Alright, so resting will be in the up position. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then we want to go, let's say, let's try 120. So this should be the on position. Oh, that's just about right, actually. See, I wish that we could get that. We need to get that thing flipped the other direction. Well, actually, first, let's move this to 105. So that actually wouldn't be too bad, because I'm also wondering if maybe we put in a little bit of suspension in here. If we move this all the way down, if we put this at the 120, add a little bit of suspension in this section, that should keep it from getting bound up on the floor, and add a little bit of flex to it. So that might actually work out pretty good. Alright, and then these... where's wire tool? This one is going to be for the blades, which we will have to update that one as well. Alright, so this one is going to be a 360 on a loop. Yep. And then once when we increase the speed of that and put in some component kits, that should actually speed up. So let's see if we have any component kits on here that we can donate to this cause. Alright, we've got 2 component kits, so that should allow us to upgrade each one, I think, once. Oh no, we can only upgrade... Alright, let's upgrade this one. Actually, you know what? No, we need to upgrade this one, so that way we can get one of those bearings in. Yeah. Yeah, see, that actually works out good. And then we can put, what do you think, a -30? No, wrong direction. Let's see, what's the 75? A little bit too much. Let's go 45 degree. Close, close, close. 30. Oh yeah, you know, I think the 30 is going to be perfect. And then we need this one to go that direction, because I want it to cut inwards, and then this one over here is going to flip the other as well. So let's see, can we add one more connection? All right, so we're going to have to upgrade again. All right, let's take the little shopping wagon, and let's go find ourselves a few bots to go take out and get ourselves a few more component kits. Alright, you guys, we are back, and that was actually a pretty good run. I will show you what I got out of that one. I found there is a little place, I never saw it, but it's like literally right back over there. Went through there, and there was a gold chest up top. And look what I found. A controller 2. And then, of course, we got, what, 22... Yeah, about 22 component kits, and we did get a gold garment box, so we gotta throw the garment box up on the wall. Get that guy right up here. Boom. I think that was the only garment box that I had. Yeah, that was the only garment box that we had, so... That means, if we want, you know, I'm gonna keep... What do I want to do? Actually, we might as well just use the component kits that we have, and I'll keep that controller 2 for something else to use in the future. Oh wait, so we need this one to go positive 360. We need to upgrade that, and yeah, we'll keep the other that other component kit or the other controller for if we, you know, build another project in the future. Then it would be good to have that. We're already here, and figured might as well just work on these since it's already here. But you know what we are gonna have to do? Oh man, we are not gonna quite have enough. That's fine. We need to hop in there. Alright, so was it 5? Yeah, 5. We'll roll it that way. 4 is to go down. Alright, so we'll keep that running. And let's see, what do we have here for controls? Alright, so bearing 3 in this controller. Wow, so right now, technically, none of them. Really? Alright, so 2 and 3, I guess, are going to stay down. We just have to worry about number 4. And 4 should be... Is that like that? One goes one way, one goes the other. Let's see. Alright, that's the speed. That should be the up and down. So that looks good. I like it. Send that down. I do wonder if we want it to roll. If we do want it to roll back a little bit. Although I like how that is so close to hitting the concrete, but it doesn't. We might just keep it like that. And at least see how that works. So I think we need like literally one more component kit. Yeah, we need one more component kit, and then we can max out this one, which will get it to the fast speed, which should be quick enough to spin that. Otherwise, I mean, if we wanted to, we could double bearing it. But if we don't have to, I'd prefer not to. Then things just start getting wonky, and there's already a lot of bearings on this machine. So the least amount of bearings, the better. So I guess what we can do is we can take this thing out. Let's set this up. And then we will take this out, go hunt for our last component kit. Because then as soon as we get that component kit, we can then try this thing out on some wood pieces. So let's get this open. It is starting to get dark, but that's okay. We have, what's that? Yep, there it is. We have lights. So let's see what we can find and get ourselves our last component kit. All right, everybody, it is complete. What do you think? Got it all painted. So I got the suspension on there. I think I left it at level 2. Yeah. And so that should actually work. Let's go do another test and see how this works out, shall we? Yeah, there's that tree right over there. Let's go for that one. Alright, so we'll back this thing up. We'll go 4 and 5. Pop that thing down. And let's see. We'll cut it. Hey, that worked out nice. And look at that, even cuts the stump out of there too. Which I might do something different because I do want the stumps to occasionally be kept. At least the ones by the base, so that way the trees can regrow. But let's see how this works. But you know what? That's not bad. I am happy with that. That'll at least cut down some of the bigger trees and allow us to do that. Might have to figure something else out to make it a little bit easier to cut. But that is good for now. So I'm gonna call this one an episode, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit of something. Please comment down below if you guys have any ideas for one of the next projects that we should do. I think it might be nice for a boat, but I want to see what you guys think. All right, otherwise I will see you guys in the next episode. Okay, take it easy. Bye.